First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap. Offense in the hurry up here.
36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the pistol, Williams. That's complete inside the 35. Goes for 32 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
2nd and 3 now. Running it again with Dobbins. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Working quickly here.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Dobbins. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Working from the gun, Williams escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's out a little short of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Kyler starting off with the throw. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Now Kyler. Right side cut by Higgins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Cardinals first down.
Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. He finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Murray setting up to throw. Passing is hauled in by the running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
He rolls to his right. Into the hands of Harrison. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long. Here's Kyler to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing third and long. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. He completes it in traffic. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call...
Man, this man got to be kidding me, man. This man said he had no distractions, man. This man said he had no distractions. I mean, what you doing, man? I mean, goddamn, cuz.
A safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Green, green, green. Hey. Hey.
They snap it to Murray. He's got it to his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Here's the long back on the handoff. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. 3rd and 1. Here's Murray. Flush down out to his left. Making the call himself. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming here from the 12. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going to...
Dude, no, come on, bro. Nah, what you doing, bro? Come on, man.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Rolling quickly, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. Nice great effort winds up getting...
Man, look at that bullshit tackle.
Before he's brought down. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down. New set of downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st down. Williams to throw. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Juan Thornhill getting there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Slam left. Slam left.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
5 yards on the play. That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Dobbins on 1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Watch out. Watch out. 22.
Again, it's Dobbins. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. They move 2 yards closer. That's going to bring up 3rd goal from the 5.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
22.
Third and goal for Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 2 on that pickup, and after another run, he stopped shy. It's 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right, decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all or nothing 4th down play. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, come on. 2.
Back-to-back carries here. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs at that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Bears in the nickel, 3rd down. Back to the well again. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray.
Mm.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down.
Here's Murray. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill in the Bears territory.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he goes down. The Bears got him. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And it's 4th down.
The Cardinals out for the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And this one's kicked up towards the clouds. Wow!
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down throw by Williams. Headed out right. Catch is made down the right sideline. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Going again on 2nd, Williams. And there's a catch for Lethal Burden. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it'll be first down Bears.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Roll the Dudes, a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. They don't connect there. seconds showing on the clock.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Let's go, guys. Good half. Good half.
Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down to the 31.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Another carry for him. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Manages a gain of 3 there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Has some daylight through the 40. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Get 22 out of that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Hey.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Sent to the ground by Austin Booker.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these. Really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Short pass brought in. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too. Throwing again, Murray. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Thrown back to the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Murray on 3rd down.
There we go. I'm on that, Guru. I'm on that, Guru. I'm on that, Guru. Man, look at Kyler Murray. Look at Kyler Murray. I'm on that, Guru.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, they'll put that opposing offense right back out there, steal reeling from that interception.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Williams. And the coverage is too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd down, here's Williams. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Those little short they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Santos' kick is good, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end
One more
zone
stop,
for a
guys.
touchback.
One more stop.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Kyler throwing here. Hits him on the out route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from the 32. And he could have a free play here.
Stop.
This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Back to the air, Murray. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
1st down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Cardinal 1st down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Good
And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Good
He
pass.
has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown!
Oh,
The Cardinals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear
oh, he
The
missed
extra
it.
point is no good, so potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. To see how and if this comes into play later in the second half.
That was big right there.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Burden now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
What is it?
Williams from the gun. Bonds Adunze downfield. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Give him 25 on that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st down, Williams to throw. They're trying to set the screen. Dobbins runs inside the 35.
Let's go,
He's
JK.
down all the way to the 30. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Pistol give here to Dobbins. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Williams to throw. Buys time. He eventually runs it.
Oh, what are you?
Defenders closing in, and he just chooses to tuck it. and
What
go
was
down.
that?
And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB
Man,
can
look
run,
at man,
and he's
dog.
ranging, looking for space, looking for an
This man
outlet.
slid
But there's none
down.
to be had. No escape route available this time.
The man slid
Not
down.
an
on his
enviable
own.
spot as they come up. 3rd and long. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You can give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. Just float the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that 1st down marker.
58-yard attempt.
Against the wind. Against the wind. Against the wind.
Good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did.
Against the
Push it to
wind.
double digits in a 2-possession
They
game.
telling me to punt it.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And he's brought down inside.
Let's
the
go,
20
guys.
on
One
the
stop.
rifle effort.
One stop. Nothing easy. Nothing easy.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Kyler looking to throw.
No, Guru. We're not doing that.
Unsurprisingly,
We're not doing that.
falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No deal.
One is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Not doing that either.
That one intended for Trey McBride. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here.
Good play.
Gets in the first, past the 30. And he'll get this all the way up to the 35.
That's good.
16 yards on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Keep that clock ticking.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down now.
Oh, shit.
Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down
Keep
just
that
a
clock
moment
ticking.
before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Run on first down. Here's Murray. Forced out to his right. He's
Oh.
got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Here's Murray. Complete over the middle. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. A gain of 15 there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Arizona.
From the gun,
Oh,
it's
shit.
Murray. Chased out to his right. And he just
He didn't know what he wanted to do.
Didn't want to take a risk there.
Oh, he didn't know what he wanted to do.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Again, it's Murray to throw.
Oh, get out of
Team
here,
on the
man.
slant.
Boy, they letting this man get these passes off. Come
First and
on.
goal.
I think my favorite part was
Good
the magic
pass.
he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now.
Good
Score,
pass.
touchdown Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 4-point game.
I can't
here
believe they
in the
let that
fourth.
man get that pass off.
Trey McBride, the touchdown. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal to tie this game in the fourth.
Damn,
They
good.
knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick.
Oh, stop it,
Field
man.
goal game. Not sure they had to force that quite yet.
Man, come on, bro.
The
What?
analytics were on that one, and I think there's some old timers probably rolling over in their grave with that decision.
But hey, doesn't matter. They get the ball back right in what could turn out to be
Bro, that
the
shit-
game's
that's
biggest
trash.
turning point.
Yeah, momentum now clearly on their side. Got to get downfield and either tie it or take the lead. The special teams, well, they were certainly special.
Then you ain't all the way
Offensive
recovered
to
it.
do their job.
The ball was still bouncing, bruh.
They'll run here on
I know
first
you
down.
didn't.
He's gonna have this up
The ball
across
wasn't even
midfield.
recovered by
To the
anybody,
48.
bruh.
12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because
Man, that's
you
some
also
bullshit,
know
dog.
you can set the table for more.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Cardinals trail by a field goal.
Come on.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They give it to him again. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him.
Man, that shit trash.
They get 23 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
It's a
Those
gain.
unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
new set of
Stupid
downs.
man
Here we go,
shit,
first
bro.
and 10. He'll look to throw it. He gets it to him on the screen. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Setting up to pass.
Look at this
Pushed out of the
nigga.
pocket. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
Big Ace.
To throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder.
Let's go.
Oh, this is going to be close.
Let's go. He got a weak kicker, man. I'm getting out of
Too
here.
far left.
Oh, he's sitting like 3 times out.
Should be their last gasp in this game.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You'd hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
On the tackle.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Second and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Dobbins again on second down. And 2 yards are all he can get. It's third down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Brings up
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Ready, set. Here we go. Hit this.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it fourth down.
at the 40-yard line.
The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts.
For the Bears.
On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own.
All right, man. Just stay off the porch. You know, I already tried to hit him once.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10.
You got no timeouts,
Here he
guys.
is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield.
Let's go. Let's get this nigga out of
Here,
here.
folks, it's
Man, wasting my
intercepted.
time.
Picked off
Let's get him out of here.
Long Brisker.
Let's get him out of here. And we on to the championship game, guys. We on to the championship game, guys. Good game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. So to the conference championship game, they go, Brock. A season that's already memorable, lasting at least 1 more week.
And that's all you want to do, survive and advance, and see what's ahead of you. Now in the distance, you can see the Lombardi